Hi, my name is Jenn Rogala from SEODriver, and I focus on search engine optimization for local small to medium-sized businesses. I do a lot of work in the home services area, such as plumbers and HVAC, general contractors, but I have worked in other industries such as real estate, health and beauty, photography. So I thought rather than talk about myself, I thought that I would just show you what I deliver when I do a website audit. So I'm just going to dive right in. This is going to be an audit for an HVAC company in Minneapolis. No, I'm sorry, not Minneapolis. I'm sorry, in Blaine, Minnesota. So I'm just going to dive right in here. All right. So I'm not going to go over all of this because if you're watching this, you probably already know what search engine optimization is and why it's important. So just, that there are tons of people looking for services online every day is the point of the slide. And then just kind of, being in the top three. So ranking in the top three is super important as well, because if you're listed in the top three, the businesses in the top three, they get 50% of the clicks and therefore 50% of the market for anyone searching online. And 75% of searches, they'll never look past the first three. So that, it's an important point as far as ranking is concerned. So my goal for my clients is to get them ranking in the top three, preferably number one. And this is just a definition of SEO. You can pause video and read it if you'd like. And these are the things that I look for. So I look for how people are searching for you. I look at your competitors. I look at your Google business profile, and I look at your reviews. I look to see if you're listed in directories. I'll take a look at your website, see if any other websites are linking to yours, and also look at your website performance, because you really only have 2 or 3 seconds to get somebody's attention. Otherwise, they're going to bounce and go to your competitor. Sorry, so let's dive right in. So this is just an overview for that HVAC company in Blaine. And looking here, what this tells me is that they don't really get a lot of organic traffic on the website monthly, but they are ranking for 42 keywords. They do have quite a few other, I rarely see this, but they do have quite a few other websites linking back to theirs. So that's actually a great thing to see there. So go to the next slide. So if I look at some of the keywords that they are ranking for, I can see the position that they're in. So, position number 19, position 20. So you're not in the top three. And this is in organic search, not the local pack. I'll talk about the local pack in a second. If someone's looking for furnace installation in Moundsville, Minnesota, they're probably not going to find this guy. They're going to find whoever's in the top three. I can also look at how competitors are ranking for keywords, right? So these are keywords that several competitors are looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4 competitors to see how they're ranking as well. So I can kind of compare you to them to see kind of how competitive the market is in your area. That was organic search. Now we're going to talk about local search. So if I type, a company near me in Blaine, Minnesota, or plumbers in Tucson, Arizona, what will come up is called the 3-pack. This is free real estate that Google gives you. It's really important for local businesses to have an optimized Google business profile. This is where you really want to rank in the top 3. So if I look at, HVAC, Blaine, Minnesota, these are the 3 that come up. And the person that I did this audit for is not on this list. So just trying to analyze what the current traffic is and who we're competing against for those top 3 spots. All right. So if I look at the Google business profiles for all of the top 10 competitors in that area, I can look at how many directory listings they're in. I can look at how many backlinks they have. I can look at how many domains are linking back to them, the strength of their website, how many reviews they have, what their average star rating is in their reviews, how many photos they have, and what they have listed as their primary category. So these are all the things that we can kind of do. And this is a nice snapshot to kind of really look again at what we're competing against. And then I will take the company that I'm doing the audit for. I'll pick 5 of the top keywords and take a look at where they're ranking in the local pack. And as you can see, this business is not ranking in the local pack in Local Finder, but are not in the top 3. All right. And so this is a GeoGrid. And what a GeoGrid is it tells you where someone is ranking based on where the search occurs. So if I'm sitting here, let's say in Boston, Mass, and I look for pizza places near me, I'll get a list of pizza places, right? But if I drive 3 miles down the road and I type in pizza places near me, I'll probably get a different list, because where the search occurs is helps, dictates who's going to be listed in that top three, in that three pack. If I look at this HVAC company and I'm looking at the keyword HVAC, the company is right here, right in the middle. That's where they're located on this map. And they're actually not even ranking first in their location. And you can see as you go further out, here they're ranked 9th. If something happens here, they're ranked 12th. If something happens up here, they're ranked 12th. So, and I actually like to see this, because if I see all green and you're still not ranking, then there's a bigger problem. This would be heat pump repair. They are ranking number 1 right in their general area, but as they get further out there, they're not ranking at all. So again, I like to see this. And then heater repairs, same thing. They're ranking number 1, like right in their area, but as they get further out, no one's going to find them. So the other thing that I'll look at is how people are searching for your services in your area. All right, so this is how people are searching for HVAC services in and around Blaine, Minnesota. So these are all the ways that people are searching for those services. So these are the words that we want to use to try to optimize for, right? And then this is just kind of a one-stop look at, you and your competitors, right? So, how much traffic are you getting, right? Which is how many visits per month to your website. How many keywords are you ranking for compared to the competition? How many backlinks do you have compared to the competition? So this is a nice kind of just a high-level overview to kind of get a sense of how competitive it's going to be and what things we need to go after to help you rank, and even how long it might take for organic to rank organically. So this is local directory listings, and this is like listed in yellowpages.com and sites like that. And if we look here, this report just says out of the 100 of them, this business is only ranking in 34. And it kind of says, and the NAP is the name, the address, and the phone number. So you want your business name, your address, and your phone number to be consistent everywhere it is on the internet. So it's also important, because then it kind of just gives you more credibility, the Google algorithm. All right, and these are just some of those directories. So you can see here, this business, has the phone number, pretty consistent, kind of, right? It's kind of a different format. And in one here, they're not really, there isn't even a zip code there. So that, would fix that. In this one here, they're not listed at all. So, looking at this list and figuring out which ones to go after. Okay. Then I look at website performance. So how fast does your website load? So here, if somebody launches that website on a desktop, they're getting a 37% out of 100, which is not good. I like to see here 80, at least 80. So there's a lot of work that we can do to help with the performance. And then looking at mobile, even worse, right? 24 out of 100. So it's a slow loading website. And so just looking at things like, minimizing the images, caching. There are a bunch of things that we can do on a website to help it perform better. And then I look at the website as a whole, and I have a 50-point checklist that I go through your website with. And this is just a sample of some of the things that I look at to see what areas we can optimize the search. For example, does the header stay at the top when you scroll, or does the header disappear, right? So that means that you have to kind of navigate back up to get to the menu if they want to see another page. So the point is to kind of make the website as user-friendly as possible, but also play nice with the algorithm. So looking HTML and looking at all that. So this is just a sample of what I look for. It is a 50-point check that I do for every website. And then I will give recommendations based on what I've found as far as, the Google business profile and the Bing profile. If you don't have a home office, are you in Apple Maps? Do you have photos in your Google business profile? And then looking at the website, like I was saying, the HTML and optimizing images, backlinks and all that. So this is the report that I give to folks that that I do an SEO audit for. So I hope this was helpful. And if you're looking for an SEO audit on your website and actually on your business as a whole, just looking at your online presence as a whole, give me a call. Jenn Rogala, SEODriver. Thanks so much.